What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode here in the Diamond Kingdom. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of exploring. I've made a couple updates around the world. We're going to do a little bit of that, and we might even have time to do a little bit of fishing. So if you guys are wanting to stick around for that, definitely make sure to join us today. So here's an update on the supporter tower. I know it's still under construction, but we have another update to the supporter tower, and that is Bub Shout 7684 with a great name. They said you have to name the horse Friday. Come on. So thanks for that, Bub Shout, and I will be doing that. So that's why I have this guy over here, because this horse will be named Friday. So thank you to Bub Shout, and if you want to join the supporter tower or leave some predictions or whatever you want for things to do in the world, name our horses, name our dogs, anything like that, leave comments down below. So we've got a couple of little things to go over. You can see I've brought over a bunch of horses for our horse stable. We've got a bunch of cows over here. The horse stable is complete and it looks great. We're starting to add some horses in. And yeah, things are going pretty good over here. You guys can see we finished cleaning out this area a little bit. We cleaned this out, and look at this. This is brand new for you guys. This is our farm area. So we're gonna have a bunch of, that's a wool collector, automatic wool collector. We've got crops growing down here, just way nicer than what we had before. So I really like this. It's coming along quite nice. I'm going to be building a cocoa bean farm right out here. Bamboo and things like that. That's going to go over here. We're going to be building a chicken coop over here. So that's going to be over here. And we actually have an entire... What the heck? Why are all these sheep orange? What's going on here? This is a little bit weird. I wanted to show you guys what's down here, but these sheep are in the way. So basically all this is a bunch of redstone. And we've got a cart that's just going around and is going to collect our chicken eggs and is going to drop them in here for us. So that's what this is actually for. It's going to be an automatic egg collector. And it's going to be disguised as just a regular old chicken coop. So that's what we've got over there. But what is going on with all these sheep? This is a little weird. I've done a ton of work over here, as you guys can see, because eventually we're going to be building a bridge over here. So we're going to have a bridge, whoop, going right up toward that way. And from there, I've flattened out a ton of this land. There were a ton of trees over here, so this used to be a forest. This is all being cleaned out, and I thought you were missing. Hey there, buddy. So, at least I got him back. But you guys can see we've started to really clear all this land out for future expansion, just for things for us to do in the future. And once this is all cleaned up and ready to go, we're going to be doing a lot of projects over here. So I'm really excited for that. You guys can see I have a lot of work to go. But this is what I do off camera. I don't want you guys seeing me just flattening out land. It's really not all that entertaining. There's actually a mine down there, so that's why I saved that. But anyway, what is that? Oh, it's a sheep. Anyway, yeah, look at that. I really like how that building came out. There's a lot of glass, and I was worried if it was going to fit with kind of what we have here. But it looks really nice, and you've got the nice spruce roof. Fits with the whole area. I think that's going to be like the theme of this area. It's just like that spruce roofing. We're going to be obviously clearing out this whole area, turning that into a beach cottage area at some point. We finally got cherry blossoms, so I was able to find them in my exploration, so we'll be doing that in a later video. What else have I done since we last met? Actually, I've been cleaning out this village over here. You can see how much nicer it looks over here, just flattening out the land for our villagers so they don't trip or fall or, you know, they don't get hurt. And yeah, you can see a lot of land clearing over here. Why are all my sheep orange? This is really weird. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know. A little bit odd to say the least. That's actually a dungeon out there. I did make that. There's a dungeon, and I came up and I saw the lighthouse, and I was like, sweet, we're really close to the house. So eventually we'll be doing a dungeon XP farm. We've got the village over here. You can see I'm starting to build this up to kind of close that off so it doesn't look so ugly. We're building a bridge over here. Yeah, you can see I'm flattening this out. We're building a bridge over here, which is really cool. It's going to connect us to this plot of land, which there's obviously lots of flat land over here for us to eventually build on as well. But this is kind of what we're working with right now. I got to figure out what this is. This is really odd how we have all these orange sheep. And you can see the skyline is actually looking pretty cool. We've got the igloo, we've got the lighthouse, we've got this border tower, we've got the mansion. Cleaning this out a little bit, just starting to break everything down. But it's really weird because now I'm not really having mobs spawn over here anymore because we just have so much lighting. Not really much is spawning over here. It's a little bit weird. Yeah, you can see eventually this will all be filled in. And there's our little area. So you've got the sugarcane farm, the melon farm, and of course the pumpkin farm, which looks a little bit derpy and isn't working. For some reason it hasn't been working. It's the only farm. The sugarcane farm, the melon farm, all work. The pumpkin farm for some reason just doesn't want to work. Not really sure what's going on with that. And this is really odd because all my sheep are just, I don't know what happened. You alright, buddy? Just a little bit weird. He's just like, I don't know. I was sleeping. I woke up and had orange wool. You can see I started to take down the thing that was over here, the little dirt staircase taking us up there. It looked a little ugly. So eventually I'll close that off and leave that be. And yeah, there's going to be all expansion for the house. So eventually you guys will start to see me update you on little things with the house. So that's kind of where we're at. It's going to be a pretty big expansion. It's going to basically double the size of our current mansion. So I'm really looking forward to that. I want to start building up the kitchen a little bit more. We'll be doing that. But yeah, there's going to be our little hallway right into the expansion of the house. Up here, really not much has changed. I really haven't messed with it too much. I've kind of left everything alone in here. I would like to build up the rooms in here just so it's actually like finished, because it looks very unfinished over here. And especially if I'm going to be expanding the house that way, I'd like to have this part of the house at least finished. But we're working on it. It's a work in progress. Eventually I want to put an overhang for the enchantment table just so it's not just in the wide open like that. And you know, I don't want to have a bunch of, when I'm enchanting and stuff, just getting wet and getting the books all wet and dirty from not having an overhang. So eventually we'll be doing that stuff too. But you could tell we're definitely utilizing our storage room up here, which I like how it's nice and located. It's nice and close to the house. And we still have the main part of our house, which is really nice. I also named some of our dogs. Yep, there's Cupcake. Hello there, Cupcake. We've also got Cookie. That was a recommendation from one of you guys. I think it was Red Lion. So thank you, Red Lion. And it's not spelt like lion like mine, like the diamond lion. It is Red Lion like Lyin. Not sure why they did that, but kind of interesting nonetheless. So thank you to Red Lion for naming us Cupcake and Cookie. So we've got our nice little puppies. Oh, look how cute they look. Aren't they just adorable? What else did I want to talk with you guys about? I mean, it was really more of just an update. I mean, we're already at the, I believe, like the 8-minute mark. So I don't know how far I want to, yeah, the 9-minute mark. So I don't know how crazy I'm going to go with in terms of starting to do fishing rods and stuff. Maybe I'll do an entire video on that. But basically what you do, I'll do a quick little thing for you guys. Basically all we're going to be doing is you get a little guy like this, and it's basically an enchantment to get the luck of the sea and lure. This is and lure. I don't know why I said it like that. Lure. But basically to build a fishing rod, what you're going to need is a couple pieces of string and a couple of sticks. And all you're going to do is go 3 horizontal, just like that, of the sticks, and 2 string. And boom, there's your fishing rod. I already have one, so I don't need to make another one. But really the main reason I'm doing that is because I want to start naming our pets, and I'd like to get some more name tags. Leads, I think, are a part of it, so I'd like to start to get some of that stuff. Saddles, because it's kind of hard getting those tools. You don't really get, I mean, unless you're in dungeons and stuff a lot, it's kind of hard to get name tags. So this is another way I can get name tags. And you guys could see I actually started naming some of the horses over here too. These are all later videos, so pretend you didn't see them in here, because I brought them over in the last couple of days since we last saw. So there's Friday, so shout out to Bub Shout for that recommendation, and there is Friday. So there's Friday. This is Penny, which I believe Penny's outside. So Penny is out here. I should probably put Penny back. Oh, for some reason I think I'm going to name one of these horses Penny. One that looks like that. So eventually we'll be doing that. What else did I want to do before we close out? I believe this is Charleston. So this is Charleston. Over here. Hollywood I do not have. I want Hollywood to be a white horse with the gold armor, just so like Beatrice, who of course, if you guys don't know, Beatrice was I don't like to pick favorites, but Beatrice was my favorite horse. It was a white horse with gold armor, and unfortunately she died. She was our first horse pet to officially die, which was really sad, and Beatrice's grave will forever live in infamy in our world, as she has a little grave inside of our nice little alive garden. Beatrice's gravestone is in here as well. And there's the old horse stable, if you guys remember. We've also got the igloo over here, which we made, and this is kind of just so I can get snow, because eventually I want to be using snow, and because we don't really have a snow biome all that close, so I was able to find snow biomes in our adventures off camera, and I was like, yeah, we need some snow golems so I can just farm the snow. And that's kind of what we've been doing. So if you want like a snow farm, this is basically what you're gonna do. It's kind of just have the snow golems walk around, and they are Frosty and Marvin. We already named these guys. And yeah, you can see if you just stand under them, it's going to be infinite snow. And you could just lock them up in a little cage, but I didn't want to do that to Frosty and Marvin. And now there's 2 of them, so they could hang out with each other, and that's about it. So that's just a quick update for you guys. I got to figure out and get to the bottom of this orange sheep thing, because it looks like all my sheep are orange, except this one. For some reason, this one's gray, but all my sheep are orange. I don't know, maybe you guys have an answer to that, but it is a little bit odd, a little bit ominous, if I would say so myself. But guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I was able to help you guys with your fishing, and we'll actually do a little bit of fishing in the next episode. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.